Hello and welcome to Monday night quiz time. And yes, that's the last time I let Tony take over. I thought it'd be the push he needed to bring out his inner coconut personality. And it certainly wasn't, was it? He didn't say anything. He did look quite shocked still. But yeah, he didn't say anything, did he? What a muffin! What an absolute muffin! Yeah, put your hat on. There you go. That serves him right, doesn't it? So hello and welcome to Monday. I hope everyone's had a fantastic weekend. I know quite a few of you young people out there visited Birmingham. I can't remember last time I was there. It was March for the restoration show. I think it was March, weren't it? I think that's when it was. Anyway, yes, I know a few of you have been at NEC, and it looked like tray fun. One day, I hope to be displaying there, and I may even take a car. So there we go. Yes, so let's see who we've got in the chat room today. We have got. Well, this is going back to 2:20 this afternoon. Matt was there. And then 6:20, the Andersons were there. Alex was there at 7:10. Becky was there at 8:20, which is getting closer to the start time. Barry was here at 8:20 also, and Dick Dastardly was also here at 8:20. 8:20 seems to be the time when people appear. Oh, Alex says, we have just been out on a road trip to pick up another metal thing. You can fall out with some people, Alex. Honestly, Alex and Rainbow. If what Alex is referring to there is picking up another car, number one, why don't I already know about it? Number two, I want to buy another car. I'm having to live my other car dreams through other people at the moment. But yeah, tell us all about it if you want, Alex, or if not, don't tell us about it. It's completely up to you. Maybe she's... Oh, I know what she's done. I don't think I've got a picture of one there. I know what she's bought. Hang on. Where is it? Bear with me. Here we go. This is what she's bought. I know what she's doing on about. That is obviously what Alex and Raimi have been out to buy. So yeah, congratulations on your new screwdriver, Alex. Barry's here. I don't know whether I've already said that. Barry said, "Well, hello there all." And then people asked Barry some questions. I'm here. Barry's still here. Alex is here. Barry signed and sold all his second books. So there you go. Well done, Barry. Udjudge is here. Rob's here, and he says, "Well, hello there." That means I've got to find Rob's video. Here we go.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
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 Well, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, hello. I know you get upset if I don't say that. Well, hello there. Well, hello there. Hello. Hang on, I haven't said hello there yet. Well, hello there. 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 Hello. Good morning. Sorry, hello there. Hello.
Hello there. Yes, I think that's about all we've got to. Oh, the Tony. Oh, excuse me. Oh, blimey. The Tony fan club of Botswana have said, "What a great moment with Tony taking over the stream." Exactly. I thought you'd like that. Tony fans everywhere gushing on Tony's premiere chat show performance. We should say. Look, I've got a ball on a stick. That's interesting, isn't it? So yes, yes. So it was the NEC at the weekend, and I've watched a fair few videos. Obviously, Alex's and Rob's videos are the best ones. Obviously, no Norman and Ernest this year or this time. Maybe next time. But we shall see that how that all pans out. But yes, what have you guys been doing? And yeah, tell me. Oh God, no. Oh, I know. I know what Alex has been to get. Oh, thank you very much, Alex. Yeah, I was supposed to be heading down there on the Sunday, as you guys will know, but it did not transpire in the end. But yes, don't worry, Alex. I have given myself a proverbial kick up the arse. So we're back on track now. But yes, we'll have to arrange a meet up in the next couple of weeks. I'll drive down and meet you somewhere. Alex says the metal thing as a motor, drums all around, keeps temperature well. Looking forward to taking it for a spin. I know exactly what she's on about. Greg Anderson, his sausage jumped because of the screwdriver advert, which is very strange indeed. So yeah, what have I been doing? Well, I've not been doing much. I've been cabbaging out a lot, basically. But one of the things I have been doing, what is a guilty pleasure actually? Because people say that phrase "guilty pleasure" as though there's something wrong with the thing that you find pleasure in. Like people can say, "Oh, I don't know." Let me try and think of an example before I tell you what I'm classing as a guilty pleasure. Pot noodles. Oh, my guilty pleasure is pot noodles. I love it. I love sitting there at the weekend, football on telly, eating a pot noodle. I like them Bombay bad boys. I don't like pot noodles. Not them ones anyway. But that's the kind of thing I'd think people would class as a guilty pleasure. Crikey, what's going on with me today? Itchy tickly eyes. But what I was going to say, my guilty pleasure has been in the past couple of weeks is watching Deal or No Deal. Oh, hang on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I know Noel Edmonds used to do that. Yeah, yeah, he don't do it anymore though, does he? It's Noel Edmonds. Yeah, I know you did it, Noel. Well, to be honest, I wish you were doing it instead of that Steve Mahern guy. Oh God, he's so annoying. His face just looks like it looks like a Mr. Potato Head that's been sat in a car window and it's melted. Yeah. Well, you see if you can get back on doing it, and I'm guaranteeing more people will watch it. Yeah, bye. Yeah, I've been watching Deal or No Deal, and it's one of them programs where the trick to it, the thing that gets people interested in it, is they try and basically, if you don't know how it works, there's a number of boxes, and the player has picked a box, and that's their box, and each box has got a value of money in it from 1 pence to 100 grand, and they have to go through the game eliminating boxes with their aim. Roughly every 3 boxes they pick and then eliminate, the banker will ring them up and make them an offer for whatever's in their box, and obviously nobody knows what's in their box. So if they eliminated everything and only had 50 grand and 100 grand left on table, then the banker would give them and make them an offer that was somewhere between 50 and 100 to try and buy the box off them, because if their box has got 100 grand in and he buys it off them for 80, then he's in front. So yeah, the banker wants to buy the box for the least amount possible, and obviously the player wants to get the biggest offer off the banker or have the biggest amount in their box at the end. So anyway, so the way that it kind of hooks people in is because humans are a bit daft in some ways, that they kind of go through this thing where they tie emotions into stuff that should just have logic in it. So it's all random. There's no way you can tell what's in each box, but you will guarantee there'll always people like, oh, I'm gonna pick number 2. I've got a feeling that number 2's got a blue one in it. It's got a blue in it because obviously the smaller, the half of the amounts that are the lowest are blue and the half the amounts that are the highest are red. When you open the box, it'll be blue or it'll be red. So I'm gonna pick number 2 because I think he's a blue. I've got a feeling there's a blue in there. Obviously, it's either going to be blue or red. There's only them 2 colours, so they're already on a 50-50 there anyway. But the amount of people that tie that sort of, "Ooh, I've got a feeling," into this sort of thing is funny, and that's how it draws people in, and that's kind of how the game works, because the banker will make an offer, but it doesn't only just pop up with an offer. There's like a little bit of a transferred chat. So the host will pick up the phone and talk to the banker, and the banker will say something, and then the host will relay it to the player and whatever. So there's a bit of mind games in that as well. But now I'm talking about it, I'm thinking it's actually quite interesting to watch how people's minds work. It'd be a good psychology assessment type looking at thing, assignment, subject. Anyway, what I was getting to with the Deal or No Deal thing is, I think I've come up with how, if I played it, if I got on Deal or No Deal, this is how it'd pan out for me. So pick a box, whatever. I don't give a monkeys. I don't know what's in it. And then the player. So you've got the player here, and then the other people with the boxes are in the studio in like a crescent shape. So there's a little table. So I'd go just from left to right, and that's it. And there's no point in doing it any other way, because you don't know what's in them boxes. Just do it left to right and see how much you can wind the banker up by not playing along in the game of, oh, I've got a feeling sort of thing. Also, I said to myself, I don't know. This shows you how little I've had to do in the afternoons, because I've just been sat there sort of contemplating how I'd play Deal or No Deal and what amounts that I'd accept offers for. So I thought 5,000. If I got an offer of 5,000 or above, I'd definitely be considering dealing at that. And if I had an offer of 10 grand or above, I'd definitely deal that. That'd be it. No matter what I'd got left, yeah, I'd be dealing that. But yes, that's kind of what I was thinking about the Deal or No Deal thing. But does anybody else watch Deal or No Deal? And if you do, have you got any sort of tactics or about any other game shows? I'm trying to think what other ones there used to be. There's like the Tipping Point one. That does my head in because people don't understand flipping physics. It's like you only have to drop a counter in once or twice to realize when you need to drop the counter. And these people that get through to end of that, and they're just dropping counters willy-nilly. It's like, have they never played 2 pence machines at beach? Honestly, what a load of crunks. So yeah, there you go. Deal or no deal. Not good for your blood pressure. What have we got to say? What we got to read here? Becky and Glim. Making plans for our ZS. Lots of cogs turning. So many possibilities. I love the car more every time I drive it. I think that they are. The ZS outperforms the ZR and the ZT. Is there any disadvantages? I don't think there is. I think the ZS is my favourite Z car, and the Mark II specifically. That's just purely from an aesthetic point of view. But yes, I've Glenn's mentioned what you're considering, Becky, and it sounds like it could be quite fun. The best car I've ever driven is still Carl's turbo swapped ZS. That was gorgeous. Which unfortunately I couldn't do to mine with it being a diesel. I think there's too many bits that are different, I believe. I assume anyway. Richard Maddox is here. He says, having a crafty W. We'll gloss over that. Becky says, hi, Richard. Simone is here. And she says, no, I'm late. Well, that's all right, Simone. You did miss Tony's star appearance at the beginning. What? Pot noodles? How come there have been no pot noodle reviews? That is a good point. I do not want to take up that mantle of doing pot noodle reviews. That is not my bag. I have cupo noodles or cup noodles. It's the same keyring I've got on my ZS keys, actually. They're my noodles of choice. I don't really do pot noodles. If I wanted to watch someone open empty boxes, I'd go around to Prince Harry's house to watch him servicing that wife of his. If I can get any more books, I'll send out a copy, 3 copies if anybody wants one. Nice. But if you want to support me, don't buy me a coffee. I've spent the day, says Simone, tidying and chucking stuff out, vacuuming and mopping floors, being busy. That's a very good use of your time, Simone. Very good use of your time. Yeah, I could do with getting on a bit of that action. I could do with sorting out the garage, actually. I could, ideally, what I need to do is spend the day taking everything out of the garage, painting the walls, and then only putting back in the garage the stuff that I want to keep, and everything else taking to tip. That's what I need to do. Although it's Civics MOT on Wednesday, and I've got a feeling that it's going to need something doing this time, because every other time it's been fine. But the time that we haven't got much cash, I can guarantee it'll need something. If only I had another 2 cars that I could use instead. I always thought Deal or No Deal was a 30-second event drawn out to half an hour. Yeah, that's the kind of filler part of it, isn't it? It depends who you've got playing. Honestly, if I played and I just did my left to right tactic, if you even call it a tactic, they'd probably be very annoyed. They probably wouldn't want me to play it, to be honest. Or would it cause controversy? Would it be the most popular Deal or No Deal episode? Or do they write something into it? They seem to have these little made up stories at the beginning as well that don't make sense. Like, oh, John, he were in a hotel yesterday and he slipped on a kipper and bruised his coccyx burns. And then they can all laugh at coccyx, that kind of thing. Perhaps someone could dress up as the bloke with a yellow Reliant van, and then they could play Del or No Del. Del or No Del. New Del. New Del or Old Del. Hey. I barely watch TV, full stop, says Barry. And Dick Dastardly's not watched TV for nearly 20 years, man and boy. Yeah, but is it real cake or a lamp? Oh, Remy said he used to have a Deal or No Deal board game. I didn't even know there was a board game. That'd be kind of cool. There is. I noticed the other day in the bedroom, our Alexa was showing me that there's a Deal or No Deal app to play a game. So I was like, oh, I'll have a go on that. And it must be very, very, very old because it was Noel Edmonds, the picture. Noel Edmonds, the picture. And this is how crap it were. And I gave up after picking 4 boxes. So there's only 12 boxes, and you got to pick whichever number box you wanted to take as your box. So I picked number 7. So it was like, choose your first box. So I picked 1, and in that was a penny. And then I picked 2, and in that was 10 pence. And then I picked the third one. I picked number 3, and that was 50 pence. And then I picked number 4, and that was £1. I thought, this has gone wrong somewhere, hasn't it? Something's gone wrong somewhere. Simone's saying hello to everybody. Matt is saying boo. Oh, see, I didn't know whether Matt was saying boo or whether he was saying boo like that. Boo, Matt. Mark is here. Hello, Mark. Hope you've had a lovely week. What about a game called Cheese or No Cheese, says a judge. Although they'll need to be super sealed the boxes so we can't sniff what's inside. This is true. And if you want to go around sniffing boxes to see if they're cheesy or not, that is not something you should be watching on telly. Build quality, thumbs down, says Pingu. I can't remember what we're referring to. Unless, again, it's one of them things where I don't see all the messages. What's good, says Matt. Toe? Well, how dare the best car not be Matt Streetwise? Hope. Well, there we go. We have a turbo, so I want something different this time. Yeah, I can imagine that. Is Simon Easton here? No idea. Not seen him. Greg Anderson says, Golden Balls. Yeah. The splitter steel on Golden Balls. So Golden Balls, I can't remember exactly how the game part of it worked. But the final part where there was 2 players and they had to, did they have to pick? Did they have to pick two balls to keep and 2 balls to eliminate or something? And then obviously they got the total of whatever the balls came up to. But it was a total thing. So you've got 2 players. So say me and Simone are in the final 2. And I go, let's eliminate this one. And it's, oh, it's 50 quid's gone. And then Simone goes, oh, let's eliminate that one. It's like, oh, that's 100 quid gone. And then I go, oh, let's pick this one. And it's $5,000. And then Simone goes, oh, I'll pick that one. And it's $6,000. So in the pot, we've got 11,000. Now, that's not the end. The end is me and Simone have both got to secretly say whether we want to steal the money. So or split the money. So if we both put split, then we'd both get half of it. If we both put steal, no one gets anything. And if one person puts split, so if Simone put split and I put steal, I'd get it all. Or obviously, if I put split and Simone put steal, she'd get it all. So yes, that was the thing on Golden Balls, weren't it? And it was the thing with Golden Balls. People used to, like, the contestants used to have to talk to each other, obviously, and sort of like try and convince the other person that they were gonna split, they were gonna select split. And that's just a nice guy's finish last game, that, because you can guarantee there'll be one person every time. In fact, I don't think I ever saw one where they both selected split. I'm sure there were always one that picked steal, so there were always at least one person that won. Quite often, both people put steal and they didn't get either anything. So serves them right. That's how Golden Balls worked. And they have come up with some crazy ones. I'm sure there's one where there's like a ball that rolls down a course, and that's like the timer. That doesn't make any sense. I can't remember what that one's called. There's that Lingo game, which has been going on for years. There's that one that's got riddles on it. Is it just called Riddle? That one's all right, but what else is there? Oh, Jeopardy. Introduced by Graham Norton. Nearly said Nahum Groton then. Nahum Groton. Oh, dear. Mark says, last game show I watched was Blockbusters. Blockbusters is on Challenge. And yeah, there's remarkably, I remember it having more to it than what there is. There's not that much to it. But there are some nerds on there, or dorks. It's good. It's a good program. They did a reboot, didn't they? I can't remember who introduced the reboot there. Let me have a look. See who introduced the reboot. Dara O'Brien. There you go. I've got a pot noodle in the house. Oh dear. Commiserations, Matt. I found Mango Tango in my corner shop, and Simone has sent proof of the Mango Tango, which I will do something with, and I will show you next week. Oh my, Udjudge, I think cheese or no cheese sounds amazing. It would be quite amazing. Bombay bad boy, says Richard Maddox. Exactly that. X Factor and Dancing Like Your Dad killed my love of TV. Dancing Like Your Dad? I don't remember that one. Yeah, there was, back on the reality TV thing, weren't there? There was X Factor, or is X Factor? Is there still X Factor, or have they got rid of that now? There's Pop Idol. Oh, and I've just forgot the name of it. So there was the one on ITV, which was Pop Idol, Fame Academy. And on BBC, there was Fame Academy. And Fame Academy was the better one. Because Pop Idol was literally, can you sing a pop song? There you go, you're fine. Fame Academy, there was more tasks. And they had to write their own songs and play their own songs. So you got musicians involved in that. There was somebody did do some music off the back of Fame Academy. I can't remember who it were. But yeah, obviously then that one stopped, and Pop Idol, X Factor, Britain's Got Numpties, all that sort of stuff came through. So yes, yeah, it's done things like I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Should be called something like I was a celebrity. Please put me on telly. That's what it should be called. I don't like that kind of program. Barry says, all the stuff I like, I have on DVD. Bloody hell, DVDs. They're a blast from the past, aren't they, these days? DVDs. Standard definition and all that jazz. I have red wine that's been open since Saturday night, or I could drink Tizer. Maybe both. Maybe both. Pingu says bonsoir to Ujudge. Remy's driving now. I sorted out our garage last week. Surprised Glyn. Well, that's nice. Do you want to come and do ours, Becky? I painted the house the other day. Unfortunately, I still suck at art, so I screwed it up and binned it. Well done. I had a mango tango with my tea, says Greg. I hope you enjoyed it. I haven't tried mango tango. Today, though, I had to book Georgia into the vets. She's struggling to pee. Poor Georgia. Oh no, PP or not. I bought cola bottle Jaffa cakes. That sounds disgusting, Matt. That sounds awful and disgusting. I'd rather watch a show called XXX Factor and rate the hottest porn stars. Porn stars. There's nothing hot about porn stars. I've only got a tiny glass of wine today. What's going on here? Oh, here we go. This is where we got up to. So Mark says he's had a busy weekend. Dog walks, shopping, and lawn mowing. Oh, yeah, it's not rain, has it? Outlaw's birthday. Mrs. B did pudding baked birthday cake, and I cooked Sunday roast. She loved her brand new broomstick. Whoa, broomsticks. Oh dear. That brings me on to one of my topics that I wrote down earlier. Sunday roast. So Ujudge made a slow cooker. Well, I don't know what you call them. Do you call them stews? They were basically carrots and potatoes and gravy. And yes, there was some chicken in it. I've been trying to avoid eating meat. I'm not doing very well so far. I've not bought meat from the supermarket like I normally buy bacon, but I didn't. I bought veggie sausages instead. So it's a small step so far. It's a small step. Yes, but we had this. What did we call it? Whatever I just called it. We had that stew. Where was I going with that? Yeah. And it got me thinking, if you are vegetarian, and Alex would obviously be the person to answer this, or any other vegetarians, would be, what do you have instead of meat? Because if we go to our local carvery, oh God, I've got itchy eyes. If I go to our local carvery, do you want to see my tool, by the way? Look at that. It's a big one, isn't it? Look how big that is. You could do some rate damage with that. Rate damage. What was I saying? Yeah, if you go to our carvery, there's a veggie option. Just means you get an extra Yorkshire pudding. I think that's it. I think you just get an extra Yorkshire pudding. Yeah. Oh. Actually, I think once there was an option to have some pie instead, some cauliflower cheese pie or something. I could be wrong with that. Yeah, but what do veggies have instead of meat? If it's not processed corn rubbish. I suppose a pie is there's the next best thing, isn't it? Or just more veggies. Anybody want to take an oversized bearded child to a pantomime? I don't want to go to a pantomime, thank you. We like to watch Bullseye too, don't we? And then Udge calls me Simon, which is weird. A shiny new TV game straight from the 80s with their very fancy prizes. I don't mind watching Bullseye, to be honest, just because it's a bit fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. And Jim Bowen is very weird. He's very of his time, isn't he? 180, exactly, Alex, exactly. The amount of times the super prize is like a caravan or a speedboat. Like some of the other prizes, like when they do the prize round and they've got the board and they've got 8 sections and a bullseye, there's always a color TV, which is like this big, tiny little TV. Or there has been a tiny TV, like a 3-inch TV. And then today they were like fishing equipment and golf clubs. It's like, what? Really? And then the star prize was a caravan. It was a caravan this time. But I've seen ones before where they've been like Model 1 Fiestas, or what was the one? There were a Hyundai Pony, I think, were one of them. I saw my ancient dishwasher as a prize on an old Bullseye episode. Not too bothered, says Matt, about the Panto thing, but I think a trip to Panto would be a great way to finish the year. I don't know. Full of kids. It's full of kids. Richard Maddox says, my mate won a mini on Bullseye. He worked at Longbridge at the time. Brilliant. Oh, dear, you just can't get away from it. Dick Dastardly said, you've hit upon a gold mine here, Udge. I love Bullseye, says Dick. There's a YouTube channel with 100 episodes. I used to watch one every Sunday, but by now I've seen them all. Great smashing super. Exactly. Look what you could have won. Right then, let's we've been talking for far too long. Let's get on with a quiz that our very own Dick Dastardly has provided for us. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Right then, let's get this bit started, and then I'll share screen, and you can come up with your hilarious name. In fact, I need to log on as well. It's called Famous Quotes and Phrases. Present arms. Do 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 do. Oh, so tired. Does anybody remember Gail Tuesday, the comic character Gail Tuesday? I was watching Blankety Blank again. Apologies, my past week and a bit, 2 weeks has been mostly watching daytime telly and challenge TV channel. Gail Tuesday, she was a comic character, and I completely forgot about her existence until she was on Blankety Blank the other day. Enter game pin 396 1087. I think that's it. Nickname. Oh, what funny name shall I come up with? Oh, there isn't one of them. I thought there were one of them as the people you could pick. Fudging hell. Let's go for that one. So, up to now, we've got we've got a few more people joining. Poor Yorick, Twisty Socks, Crab Hat, that's me, Washing Machine, Stinky Winky, Can't, 180, Bus Fare, oh yeah, that's it, BFH, Norma, Snockers, Blankety Blank, Bully, and Khan. Well, that's 12 folks we've got in there. 13 folks we've got in there now. Do you think that's it? Do you think we're going to get any more people? Oh, 14 folks. Helen Daniels. another blast from the TV past. Oh dear. Right then, let's go. 14 folks there. Let's start this quiz. Famous quotes and phrases. It's known from Aylesbury to Botswana, but who coined the phrase? Well, hello there. It was indeed Rob from Beards and Bangers. Oh, I answered the fastest there. Random. That'll be the last time you see me at top. Princess Anne in the 1996 Olympics. King Charles when his Range Rover broke down. Oh, moving on to question 3. Who said aerodynamics for people who can't build engines? And I'm pretty sure I know that one. Yeah, when you think about Ferraris, that's the kind of mentality Enzo Ferrari had. There were things like he didn't care about the chassis of his car. They were just a way of fastening the engine to the wheels, basically. Redonkulous. This screen's very strange, or it's looking strange today. Moving on to question 4. True or false? Oh man, I can't believe I'm still fit. I'm not going to say it anymore because I'm going to get knocked off the top slot very quickly. From which classic film is the line? It's one of them two. Yay. Moving on to question 6. Who said, I refuse to join any club that would have me as a member? I thought it was Oscar Wilde. I was waiting for Oscar Wilde to show up. Oh, well, I got that one wrong. There I go. Right down to the bottom. Question 7. Which obscure YouTube after opened the videos by saying, "Greetings, people of the interwebs." I love these channel names. Clive from Clive's Woolly Hat, Matt from Angry Motoring, and Stiff from I Drive Erratic. Moving on to question number 8. From whom is this famous quote? Ooh. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, moved up a place. It's going all right, this one. Halfway through, we've got Stinky Winky is first, Bus Fare Home is second, Helen Daniels is third, Crab Hat is fourth, and Moo is fifth. Moving on to question. It seems like it's zoomed out, this. It's not. Weird. Moving on to question 9. From where is this famous quote? Tony Blackburn. Yeah, that's Dave's thing, isn't it? Also, he says something at the end of his videos, like tidy bar, and I've no idea what it is he's saying. It's a good hook. No movement. Question 10. True or false? This is a real quote from Donald Trump. Oh my God. I got that one wrong. Question 11. I'm off for a shower and a... I'm off for a shower and a pee. I thought it said I'm a show off. It could be Jacob Rees-Mogg, that one. It sounds like something he'd say. Definitely should be a Taylor Swift song. Everybody's super fast on... Well, these people are super fast. Moving on to question 12. Oh, I pressed wrong one then. Yeah, I knew it was true when I pressed false. What a pumpkin. It's getting close. Question 13. Which celebrity's well-known greeting is this? Celebrities. Former House of Commons Speaker Sir Lindsley Hoyle. Everybody got it. Tommy Dapper. Oh, I'm in 6th place. Bloody hell. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, question 14. We're getting near the end of this one, folks. Which motoring YouTuber you... Yeah, whatever. I put Boaty. I thought maybe he'd coined an actual catchphrase to use. So, moving on to 15, the penultimate question. In a blockbuster film, who said, Yes, exactly. Very famous. Terminator films are my favourite. All of them. All the Terminator films. So, let's see what can happen here. So, Stinky Winky's won. That can change. That can change. So, these three can change. And this person can get closer. Basically, they can move, but nobody can win. I love that picture. Oh, itchy eye. So let's have a look at the scores. In third place, Helen Daniels. In second place, Bus Fare Home. In first place, it must be Stinky Winky. There we go. Well done, folks. And thank you, Dick, for doing that quiz. Again, another fantastic Dick quiz. It was very enjoyable. I enjoyed that, which is what I meant by very enjoyable. Just close that window down. Here we go. So, yes, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Where did we get up to? Oh, Gaz is here. It says, sat at the back being quiet, but I'm here somewhere. Well, greetings, Gaz. Hope you're doing well. Nothing in this game for two in a bed. Exactly, Barry. In the 80s, I went to studios in Nottingham to be in the audience for blockbusters. Ooh, what was it like, Dick? I always considered putting my name out there to be extras in TV programs and stuff. But it's like, yeah, it'd be cool to do stuff like that. I was once called on stage when Barbara Windsor was in Nottingham. I was the last kid on stage and they ran out of gifts. So Babs kept sending people to fetch stuff from the dressing rooms. Bless her. I bet Barbara Windsor were one of them people that were really, really easy to get on with. I bet she was kind of as fun and bubbly as she's in the Carry On films in real life. There's a few actors and actresses, or are they all called actors nowadays? I don't know. I don't know the correct genderization of actor is nowadays. Anyway, there's a few actresses and actors from past and present that I bet are quite interesting people to speak to, and a few of the Carry On people are people that I'd like to have met, like Barbara Windsor. Not too bothered about Sid James, and I can't remember any other ones' names. Him that says rather and stuff. I can't remember what his name was. Oh yeah, Gaz quotes another Bullseye is another popular program. I looked at it. Well, I count the cash. We'll have a commercial break. Yeah, and he'd got like 20 quid to count out. At a pantomime. Yeah, okay. Pantomime, Matt says Dick. Jeopardy UK, check the credits. Okay. I shall have to do that later. I don't know what I'm checking for. He wanted the flipping speedboat. Write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. Someone won who lived in a flat in Coventry and they won a speedboat. It's like winning a rubber chicken. Exactly. Oh, yeah, the hostess trolley. To be honest, they're quite cool. I remember my ex, when me and my ex were a thing, which was going back, what year are we in? 24 years ago ish. Her parents used to live in a posh part of Sheffield on this road called Farlow Croft, and all the houses on there were like what you'd see in like American movies. They were like detached, quite big, set away back from the pavement, and it was kind of just on the edge of Grenoside, and it was like looking onto the nice fields and countryside and stuff. But it was like stepping back into the 80s. We went to because they used to live there, and then something happened to her dad's business, and they had to sell that and buy a cheaper house somewhere else. But anyway, so we went to a was it New Year's or Christmas party or something at one of their neighbours, and it was just like stepping back into like Dynasty or like a Columbo episode where everything was just like, it were weird. It were proper weird. It were like really sort of 70s and 80s. Like they'd reached the peak of financial height in the 80s. So that's when they bought loads of stuff. And one of the things that they had two of with them little hostess trolleys that keep things warm and stuff. They were just really odd. It was just really odd. It were cool, but it were really odd. I think I've just invented sangria. I don't even know what's in sangria. What's in sangria? I thought that had got orange juice in it. Wine punch. Right. Sangria is a wine punch that typically contains wine, fruit, a little brandy, some sugar, and sometimes added something fizzy. So yeah, if you put all that in, I was shocked by the drink choice on Alex's parcel shelf when I saw it yesterday. And you still not tried it. I'm waiting to get some Tizer, and then I'm going to do an Iron Brew and Tizer taste video. I've still got the glass bottle of Iron Brew that Glyn and Becky gave me. I put Jaffa Cakes in trifles sometimes. Well, just in shops. I reckon you're wrong about porn stars. They must be hot with all that friction. Because Rob put, I was shicked. Being shicked is horrible. In 3, it's a trouser. Oh, for the dartboard thing. Toby Carvery does a broccoli cheese pie thing. Lush have that with all the there is a Toby Carvery, not. So where I live, say I live here, and over that way is Sheffield, and over that way is Doncaster. So we'd go to Dearne Valley Parkway. We always go towards Sheffield way. But if I go towards Doncaster way, there is a Toby Carvery not far up there. So we might have to try that, Udge. In non-retarded places, they have actual substitutes for veggievores. At home, I'm happy with all the veg stuff. I don't need to replace the meat. That was my thinking. I do like a pie with a roast. I once had cheese and onion pasty with my Christmas dinner. Didn't care. I loved it. I'm not a cheese and onion fan. Unless it's in a quiche. I don't mind that. But excuse me. You wouldn't have a quiche with your Christmas dinner. That'd be stupid. I need to make a new video on TC. I ordered a new fuel pump. Was it Bullseye that had brand new spanking? Yes, it was. Yes, it was, Mark. I remember seeing that as well. Jim Bowen, says Matt, passed me on the A43 once. He was in the back of a Merc with Jay Bowen on the reg. Crispy roast spuds. The one thing I used to do, again, going back to X's parents, because we used to go there for Christmas, obviously, because there was a hell of a to do if we didn't go there for Christmas dinner. I'm telling you. Yeah, the roast potatoes that were left over, put them on a bread cake for your supper at night. Oh, it's like a chip butty. Lucy loves herself some Bullseye. There might be a reboot with a certain ex-Top Gear. Did anyone see the clip from back in the day when Jim asked a guest how much she owed? How much she owed for a sponsored Slim? Blankety Blank had superb cheesy prizes. It did. There were. Oh, what was the other one? There was Dave Spikey. They did a reboot of Bullseye with Dave Spikey, and they had naff prizes on that one. I love Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is possibly the best part. Oh, now we're getting to where we just started the quiz. There you go. Simone won. That's the second time I've ever won, and I got every question right. Well done. Well done. Oh, and the Gandersons have given me £5. £5. That was a dicky quiz. It was indeed a dicky quiz. Let's play that thing that I have to play. Where is it? Here we go.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
And also, Becky has given me a super sticker, so I have to play that thing.
Thank you for donating. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for donating. You're amazing.
See, yeah, I'm getting use out of that. I love a dick quiz, says Alex. Again, it's not that kind of stream, Alex. Some of them are called knobs, says Matt. You're right. Kenneth Williams. No, Kenneth Williams was the one that goes, "Oh, matron," that I've got on that thing there. I can't remember what his name were. Let's see if I can find it on the Tinterwebs. Oh, for God's sakes. Let's have a look. Do. I don't think he was a regular. Right, come on. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to find out who it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you weren't in Carry On at all. I'm going to have to look into this one. Charles Hawtrey would be an interesting person to speak to, but yeah, it's not Kenneth Williams I'm thinking of, unfortunately. I always thought Tony Green was the star of Bullseye. Good job it weren't our Tony, isn't it? They'd be throwing darts and he'd just be like that, and that's it. Kate Winslet seems interesting to me. apparently, says Dick, they used to manipulate the prizes a bit. So if you'd not won, they'd bring out something good like a car. But if you'd won, they'd more likely be something crap like a boat. 1970 Cinderella at the Sunderland Empire. Buttons was played by Terry Scott. That might be it. That might be who I'm thinking of. No, that's not him. Oh, that's Terry from Terry in June, isn't it? Where did we go to? Dragged a little me on stage. I had to play a drum. I was scared stiff. Got a box of chocolates and a helium balloon. Hey! Box of chocolates and a helium balloon. Matt says he's made sangria with red wine and Tizer. There you go. That's what Tizer's made for. What is it? Oh, Matt's got me a bottle of Tizer, and we should meet up. We should do that. Strike It Lucky was good. So Barrymore live in Torquay was really funny. Yeah, Strike It Lucky. That was another one that Strike It Lucky was good, and then it got changed, didn't it, to Strike It Rich, and then there was some weird crossover tie-in to Daily Mail or something. All white at the back. Oh, Gaz. I'm not going to read it. Here we go. Yes, Jim Bowen was in Phoenix Nights. He'd opened up his own club, ante. I can't remember where it was supposed to be. It was somewhere on coast. It was summer. I can't remember what name at club were, but tagline was Sunshine Indoors. Adam is here, and he says, "Evening. How are we all?" Well, good evening, Adam. And because you have appeared, let's play this little video just for you, Adam. There you go. Udge says, "I'd happily go back to being a veggie right now. No more horrible fishy tuna." Yes, Julie had a tuna mayo sandwich the other day, and it sounds like the tuna mayo had gone off. Not that you could hear the tuna mayo doing anything. It just anyway. I really like Yorkshire pudding now, but when I was a boy, I didn't. We went on a family holiday to Scarborough, and my mum and dad kidded me that the hotel you got Yorkshire pudding with every meal. Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh, I'd love that. Public toilets is enough to put you off fish. I mean, you shouldn't really be eating in a public toilet. Oh, some stinky women at NEC. Yeah, I can imagine. Jim Dale, is that who we're thinking of? Don't think so. No, it's not him. I wish I could remember his name. Terry Thomas. That's his name. Terry Thomas. Or was it him? Might not have been him, actually. Bear with me. I'm just gonna see if I'm remembering it right. Who was the voice of Basil Brush? No, it's not that. Oh, it's very, very annoying. Oh, it's just coming. I've searched. Maybe it was him. I don't think it was though. I've searched actor who played a cad, And there's apparently a Star Wars character called Cad Bane, so it's just giving me loads of hits for that. Hi, folks, says Simon Easton. Oh, no, I've got to play that video. Where is it? Good evening and welcome to Dinner Thief. Is the NEC a hotbed of inequity? I hope so. Bernard Breslau. Bernard Breslau. No, not him. Not him. I'm trying to think what else I've seen him in. I'm sure he were in that Carry On. I'll figure it out at some point. I'll put a post on Facebook, and none of you will understand what the hell it is I'm talking about. Oh, Judge, isn't tuna bad for humans this week? I don't know what that means. A dull anecdote. I once queued behind Bernard Breslau in a bookstore. His head was huge, like a basketball. A big fat head. Like an orange on a toothpick. Life is good now. I have a functioning clutch, says Adam. Because Adam, if you don't know, has had an unfunctioning clutch for a few weeks. And he has finally got a functioning clutch once again. And he's done it all himself, which is quite impressive. I'll be booking him in to do mine at some point. Udge says to Matt, tuna this bad this week. I feel silly. I don't get the joke. There's only some fishing news lately, like fish on strike. Phoenix Nights was that's the future, all under one roof. That's it. That's it. I'm fine, Judge, says Simon. Been away for the weekend, come back for a rest day, and ended up doing boiler repair. My son also came over and has gone back on the train now. Jimbo and Sunshine Indoors Club on Phoenix Nights was in Blackpool. That's it. That's it. Peter Butterworth. Let's try that. Again, it doesn't sound like that's the name I'm thinking of. No, that's not him. He just keeps coming up with Terry Thomas, and I'm pretty sure it's not Terry Thomas that I'm thinking of. Leslie Phillips. That might be him. That's him, Leslie Phillips. Ding dong. Yeah, that's him, Leslie Phillips. There we go. We've sorted it. We've sorted it now. Yeah, exactly, Mark. No, not him. Yeah, Mercury or not, tuna is happier alive. This is very true. Leslie, oh, there you go. Mark said it. Leslie Phillips. There you go, Mark. Well done. The voice of Basil Brush is surely Simon Easton, says Rob, and Simon would be correct. There you go. Leslie Phillips, play the card. I say, what an absolute shower that we're Terry Thomas. Yes. Frankie Howard. By the way, Dick Dastardly was based on Terry. I can see that. I can see that entirely. Off for an early night, guys. Not sleepy great. Worrying about my brother. Thanks again, Simon and everyone. Good night, Becky, and thank you very much for your donation. Very, very much appreciated. I had a crumpet with jam on this morning, says Simon. Very, very avant-garde. Right then, let's get another quiz. I've not even picked one out. Let's see what we've got in this library. We've done a few of these already. Have we done this British culture one? Yeah, we have. Space exploration. Exploration. Let's do that one. I don't think we've done this one yet. Boops. Oh. Crikey, O'Reilly, I've got a random achy body today. I'm going to play along with this one as well because it's not fair you guys having all the fun. 2, 3, 1, 9, 3. Some good ones here. Oh dear. So what did folks do for bonfire night? I'd got it in my head that I was going to do something because I've not actually been to a bonfire in ages, well, in years. Last time we went anywhere, we went to this house, this stately home thing near Doncaster, Cusworth, I think it's called, Cusworth Hall. And from the grounds at the back, you can see over Doncaster, and there were like a big firework display going on like a mile away. So you got to see loads of cool fireworks, like massive stuff. It was really good. That was kind of cool. But I thought, I should go to a bonfire this time. And I never did. I completely forgot about it. And I was like, can't be bothered now, it's cold. Which is normally what I do all the time. I'm just going to open these crisps really quietly. Well, on my way back from the local Asda garage shop with some reduced crumpets, I saw a 75 and then a 25. Rare sights among the hideous cars on the roads today. Exactly. I'm glad you saw some. I've seen a Streetwise near our house a couple of times and I've no idea where it goes. There could be one just down road and round corner, and I wouldn't know. You've got a minute to log in. For bonfire night, says Dick, I did nothing. We kind of did that. I thought our cats might be a bit more bothered about fireworks, but they're not. They don't care. Because our cats are indoor cats, we don't have to worry about them going out anyway. Interesting question there. I'm not sure I would keep it. I'd keep it for a little bit because I'd like to turn it into a race car. And then I'd probably get rid of it. I've ordered a rug off Temu, says Matt. They had a pizza on reduced at Sainsbury's, 1 pence off. 1 pence off. Dick Dastardly comes up with a classic joke. A rug mat. Are you going a bit thin on top? Right, let's get playing this quiz. Oh, I need to play it as well, don't I?
Space exploration.
Damn it, I knew that and I pressed the wrong button. I didn't go through the names. I noticed on here someone's called Jambon Crumpet. I know that one. Sputnik. I can't remember what I called myself. Oh yeah, cod piece out, right?
Moving on to question 3.
What is this? Is what scientists call what? I'm already 1,000 points behind. How is that possible? The Saturn V rocket. Moving on to question 5. It is pretty cool to think that there's a big structure outside just floating around in space in high orbit. I think it's classed as, is it? Yeah, conducting experiments and stuff in space. Now, it's pretty cool to think that we can do that. But it's also mind-blowing as well to think how far away Mars is. Like, when you see pictures, the thing is, you never seen pictures to scale. Like, when you're a kid and you taught about planets, you never really taught the scale of stuff, or you weren't when I were a kid anyway. You just got to see, like, oh, look, that's what Mars looks like, that's what Earth looks like. You never actually, well, you might see the scale outside of each other, but you never really shown the scale of how far apart things are in the universe. In the solar system, not the universe. Anyway, what were I on about? Excuse me. Question 6 is coming up. Oh. I think it's that one. Yay! I'm still not on leaderboard.
Moving on to question 7.
Isn't that kind of the same as what we've just seen? Oh, hang on, I might have picked the wrong one. Oh yeah, there we go. Buzz Aldrin and Captain Lightyear. Oh, Brian Potter's moved up.
Moving on to question 9.
When did astronauts land on the moon? Oh, wrong one. I don't know why you even put that. Question 11. I'm dropping crisps everywhere. Moving on to question 12. Oh, I'll do a run through after this. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it were a toss up between red and yellow for me. And I went for the wrong one. Well, I'm back in ninth place. So we've got Jim Speedboat first, Agent Lobster 31 second, O Matron third, Brian Potter's fourth, and Spaceship, which is I think from Lego with Benny. Spaceship. Yes. Moving on to question 13. I'm sure the other ones were before and a lot after. Yeah. Nice. Question 14. I think I've got that right. Yeah. I think what happened is Russia launched Sputnik, and then America were like, oh, hang on a minute. If Russia can launch satellites now, what else can they do? We need to beat them to the moon, show them that we're better. Thus the space race began. Question 15. I mean, to be honest, Mars rover's kind of correct as well, isn't it? In a way. Question 16 coming up. Who said one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind? Jambon Crumpets got on the scoreboard. And I'm 9th behind Twisty Socks. Who launched the first successful satellite into space? Sputnik was the first successful satellite launch. Ooh, he's getting close. Scientists started building the structure in 1993 and completed it in 2010. A bit easy, some of these later ones, aren't they? Infamy. They've all got it infamy. So, penultimate question coming up. What is the nickname for the Saturn V rocket? Oh, God. Ah, I thought it was Space Shot. Maybe that's a more modern thing. Jambon Crumpets back on the scoreboard. So, after the penultimate question, Jim Speedboat is winning. And I don't think they can lose. Agent Lobster 31 can lose. So, from 4th to 2nd, they can change. And then 5th, pretty much solid, unless the people below them are gone. I'm still 9th, so I've got no chance. Two examples of space shuttles. Space shuttle names, I think they're trying to say there. So, in 3rd place, we have Matron. In 2nd place, we've got Agent Lobster 31. And in 1st place, the winner is Jim Speedboat. Well done, Jim Speedboat. You definitely know your space exploration details. Where are we? I am Jambon, says Matt. If there were no fireworks exploding randomly on the streets, I'd happily go out, but I feel I have to shelter during those days. But we're talking about what people did during bonfire night there. I missed 2 questions, putting the cat out. Bloody hell. Carl Davis is here. Greetings, Carl. He says, "Hiya, I've been out. I'll spectate the quiz. Where have you been?" Carl's always out. He's always out having a meal, having some beers. He lives the life of Riley, that Carl does. The first space shuttle was called Enterprise. Yeah, well done, Simone. Yeah, I went from 3rd to 9th. That was a fun quiz, that. It was fun with a PH. Yeah, I enjoyed that one as well. I was quite good. I was quite good, that. I did some new stickers the other day that I might print a few out and bring along to places. They're influenced by something Alex kept saying on one of her videos, to do with new old stock, and it seems to be a thing. People seem to like new old stock. So I've got some new stickers that I will bring out next time. What else did I have on my little list? That was it. I've not really got any other topics. What do we think about what YouTuber's car would you like and why? What if you can think of a car that a YouTuber's got, but you have to run and you have to maintain it. So there's no good saying like, I don't know, so-and-so's Lamborghini Diablo or whatever, and then not being able to afford to insure it or tax it or whatever. What car that a YouTuber's got would you take on as your own car? And I was trying to think, and I think the one I'd most like to take on at the moment, I mean, maybe not right now because it's not finished, but when it's finished, the one I'd be quite interested in taking on is Johnny from Late Break Show's Allegra Sleeper. I think that is going to be a very interesting car. But it made me think, well, there's a lot of fabrication got into that, so maybe it's a bit definitely out of my range at the moment because I ain't got the funds or the space. But what things can you do like to do stuff like that? Barry says he'd probably take Stigbert, which is the ZT190. Although given the state of Sheeson, it's probably rusty as hell. I'd take Alex's yellow car. Take Barney. Barney, I think Alex has called it. Alex would take Simone's TC. Carl would have Rob's 325. Or is it 330? If that's a coupe, I think it's a 330. At the very least, I'd want to paint a set of tackle on it. I don't know what we're talking about there, Dick. It's not shown me any other comment from you. Yeah, I like Johnny from Late Break shows Allegra Asleep. That'd be cool. I'm trying to think what other people have got. I mean, Alex's cars, she's got some doozies. But I don't know whether I'd be a good enough person to own them. Like I do have a soft spot for Jessie. Jessie's a lovely little thing. What are Rob's cars would I have? Trying to think of all the cars that Rob's got. Yeah, probably Bram. I like Bram. Bram the BRM. Simone would have Cortina City's Swampy. Mark says he'd have Alex's Marina Estate. Seems to be very popular, Alex's Marina Estate. I'm surprised nobody's saying that they'd have Matt's Streetwise, to be honest. Streetwise seem to be very popular. At least compared to my cars, anyway. Well, let's have a look what time it is. Where are we? It's 20 to 10. So let's call it a night there. See what else we have coming on later for next week. Well done, Matt. So let's see what video we can play you out with. I can't remember what we've got. Where are we? Oh yeah, we've got one of them Daft Music ones, haven't we? Wherever I've put them. Where are they? Oh, here we go. We'll play this one. So thank you for joining, everybody. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends. Share with a monkey called Jim. If you can find a monkey called Jim. And I shall catch you later, Gators, of the community variety. Bye.
Oh, I feel weird. Oh, bloody hell.
I'm an egg. That's all. That's all.
I'm an egg.
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm an egg. That's all.
Do you like Tiger? I like Tiger. I'm an egg. Clean it up! How did I get here? Jesus, clean this! Kevin! 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 Jesus, clean this! Do you like Tiger? I like Kevin! I like Kevin! I'm an egg. That's all.